Hello and welcome. It's been quite a while since I've actually started trading again. The testing results that I have shown of the systems of my SMA system are back from 2004 through 2006 is when we had done the back testing. We had used the system for a few months or maybe a year, off and on. There were not too many signals in those days. Because the market wasn't necessarily trending. However, since I've decided to start using the system again, before I use the system, I wanted to make sure that I forward test it at least a little bit and then start plunging and start the trading. So out of the blue, I just opened an account with FX Solutions, and let me show you by running a report as to what the trades that I did and what turned out to be the case. So we currently have, I had placed two trades, one for the euro and one for the GBP, which is the British pound, and I had placed 3 lots each, and the signal for the British pound I had missed just by a few hours, because I was not in front of my computer at that time and I was away from I knew the signal was coming, I just wasn't there, so I kind of missed the trade, so I put a market order instead of an entry order, in addition to the 3 lots that I have placed an order for, which have still not executed because it had missed the signal. However, we are currently running at a profit on all of the trades to the tune of about 806 pips for the month so far, and I have actually closed two of the trades, and for a net profit of 343 pips, and we have 2 open trades, as you can see over here, for 360 pips and 102 pips. The 360 pips on just one lot is on the Euro USD, and one lot for the GBP USD, which was a market order and not an entry order, for 102 pips profit. And you can see that I still have unexecuted British pound trades because I had put the entry order. They just did not execute because I was a little bit late entering the market. Though I'm going to keep the trades there, I'm going to continue to monitor the charts every day and then decide if I need to cancel the trades or not. But let me run a report here so that you know exactly what I did. This is the report from November 1, 2011 through November 16, 2011. Today is November the 15th of 2011. And so here you can see that I have a realized profit of 345 pips. These were mini lots, so 1 pip is approximately $1, and a micro lot would be one pip would equate to 10 cents, and a regular lot would in a regular lot 1 pip would equate to $10. So here you can see I had 2 trades. I had opened the account on 11/7. And they gave me an initial 50,000 in my practice account, and my first trade I had placed was on 11/9, and there were 2 trades. I had placed 3 lots for the Euro USD based on the SMA signals that I had gotten, and I closed the first one for a 95 pip profit and a second one for a 250 pip profit, and the third trade is still currently open with a running profit of 358 pips. The second trade that is currently open is the GBP USD trade, and that is giving us a net profit right now of 100 pips as I just ran the report. These are all live market conditions, so it's not that these are not cooked up numbers. So just wanted to introduce to you the fact that yes, the system continues to function and work, even though it's an older system that I had created back in the days, and I'm going to start using it myself. So coming to the actual system, let's just dive into the charts and see what the charts are telling us. However, before we get into the actual systems, I do want to point out a couple of things This system that I have created is based on the FX Solutions charting package. Of course, the rates are pretty much very similar across different brokers. As you can see, this is the FX Solutions trading platform. Now, I don't get anything, you feel free to choose your own broker, but the British pound is trading at 1.5774. If I switch to the MT4 trading platform from FX Solutions, the British pound is also at the 1.5774. The Oanda trading platform gives us 1.57754 because they have an additional rounding by one fractional of a pip. So they are a little bit more accurate. They are also open 7 days a week for trading. However, their charting package is slightly different than the FX Solutions package, and the MT4 trading platform is not very conducive in terms of using the system. You could use it to place your trades, but for figuring out whether the system has given you the signal or not, I would suggest that you download the FX Solutions platform and the related charting package, chart out the system and get the signals from the FX Solutions charting package, and then you can place your trade pretty much with any broker. If all that doesn't make sense, don't worry. We'll cover all those aspects in a subsequent video or in a separate video. The point I'm trying to make is the reason you want to backtest any system is primarily because things will change in the market. The charting package that I used when I created the system was a totally different charting package. It took me a while to figure out which charting package would continue to maintain the system. And also, even if it's the same charting package, over a period of time, the data feeds that go in a particular package may change, and the brokers may change the way they are capturing the data, the live feeds, how they interface with the actual feeds, and how the packages are presenting the data. That can change over time, and therefore it is very important that you continue to monitor any system, whether it's my system or anybody else's system, that you do take the necessary precautions and make sure you understood the system and not just use it blindly. Having said that, let's get into the system and let me explain to you how the signals came about and how I went about placing my trade. So without further ado, let's get straight on to business right away. So this is the Euro USD chart, as you can see over here, and this is the hourly chart for the Euro USD. You can see I had sold, and my entry point was at 1.3820, and right now the hourly chart, as you can see, is way down here, and we are at a profit of 365 pips and running. This is the daily chart, and then this is our systems chart that I'm going to flip over to now. And so let me explain to you how the trades occurred and what I did and how I interpreted the signals.